And welcome back to another exciting video on the greatest channel on the entire YouTube. So I am working on a PSA submission to authenticate autographs. So I've put a couple of videos on here before about a few of these in-person autograph cards that I've been buying for fairly cheap. And I know there's a couple of my friends who think I'm a sucker, and a lot of these are probably not real, but you know, whatever. The risk is fairly low. It's kind of been fun, and as a hobby, aren't you in it for fun and some of the thrill? I'm not necessarily in it to get ripped off, but I am, you know, pretty excited about seeing if these are real or not. So here's my submission form I just finished for PSA. I've got, I believe it's 14 Dale Murphy cards. I'll go through them really quick here. And then I have a handful of others that I wanted to submit because I take advantage of the bulk submission to get a few dollars off of the authentication service, which is $24.99 if you do 20 or more cards. I went ahead and did the card plus the auto grade because I thought, why not? It's the same price, and you know, it's always fun to say gem mint 10 auto grade only, but I think it's kind of lame, and so I prefer this. I get a very good 3 on my Reggie rookie, which I think is a 4, but it doesn't really matter. That box scared me to death. But yeah, so very good 3 auto 10. That's what I'm looking for on these as well. So let me move my PSA box out of the way that tried to ruin my fancy video. And I've got an 80, this is actually an O-Pee-Chee Dale Murphy. The corners of this, or the edges, are just terrible. I mean, it looks like you tore it out of a perforated magazine or something, so I'm curious what that gets as a grade. The auto's not even that great, so I'm guessing auto 9, maybe 8, card 4 or 5 maybe. I mean, it's garbage, but it is an 80. I like the fact that I have an O-Pee-Chee as well because it's something a little different. All right, then I've got the 81. I'm expecting that auto to come back at 10. The 82 tops, same. I'm expecting most of these autos to come back 10s. There's the 83 tops. I'm not going to try to predict the grit card grades. They're all going to get, you know, between 3 and 7 if I had to guess. There is a beautiful autograph of an 84 tops. National League, was it a 3-time, 4-time MVP, 2-time, 1-time? Guy was an all-star nearly every year of his career. Deserves to be in Cooperstown. There's the 85. The 86, that auto would probably get a 9. It's a little bit rough. The 87, one of my favorite cards. Got the 88. The 1990, I'm sorry, 89. The 1990. We got the 91. We got the 92 when he was with the Phillies, and the 93 with the Phillies, which he actually, I don't believe, played in 93 if I remember right. But that was his final playing days card. All right. If anyone was wondering, I already have the 77, 78, and 79 authenticated. All right, and then I've got the 89 tops traded Griffey. I'm expecting that auto to come back at 10. Card will probably get a, now it could get a 9, but I'm guessing 8. But yeah, this is a fantastic card. All right, I've got this is an oddball. I wanted an Ichiro rookie. This is actually a 2007 Topps Heritage. It's the white name. I don't know which one's more rare, the white or the yellow, but either way, there's my Ichiro auto. I'm excited about this one. Hopefully it comes back authentic. I've got a 1999 Nolan Ryan. This is one of the commemorative reprint sets, and it's the auto version. And so I don't expect that to fail authentication, but I am excited to get that one back. And then I've got a couple of fun ones. This is a 91 Upper Deck Greg Maddux. This is one of my favorite Greg Maddux cards because it's got him laying down a bunt. The guy was a master of the game in almost every facet, and the fact that he could lay down a bunt like any other just shows exactly how good he was at the game. Maddux is definitely one of the more underrated greats of all time, in my opinion. The guy was something else. Look what he could do with arms that you could fit your hand all the way around. Guy was not beefy, but he could throw. All right, and then we've got the big unit. This is a 90 upper deck. This was Johnson's first full year card, not counting the traded sets, in the Mariners uniform, so it's kind of a fun one. I don't think he was considered as amazing as he ended up being at this time in his career. This is the one that I'm probably curious the most about authenticity. I'm really hoping this is legit, but I'd say out of all of them, this is the one I'm probably most skeptical of. So we'll see if that one turns out to be real or not. And then lastly, my 83 Topps Wade Boggs. I actually already have an 83 Topps Boggs in I think it's a PSA 7, but I sent this one through the mail, and Wade returned it in like 3 weeks' time, signed. What a hell of a guy. Like, I really appreciate it. I did send some cash in there with the envelope, and he returned it right away with a self-addressed stamped envelope. So I know that's going to be authentic, but I'm excited to get that one back as well. And I also wanted to showcase another new pickup. I was at the Goodwill store the other day and found this beautiful Fiskars paper cutter. And so I'm still trying to get used to it here. But I am going to trim my label to show you that I am ready to submit this order. Have you seen a finer cut? Well, maybe. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to posting the results when I get this order back in probably 6 months. All right, folks, thanks for watching.